Hello everybody, this is Intrepid83 and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy. Alright, fresh out of the Sky Fortress after having defeated the Fiend of the Wind, Tiamat herself, and we got her orb all shining again. However, not much else happened. I mean, I thought that's all we were supposed to do. Well, first of all, we did get a hint up there of where to go next. But more importantly, we were told by the 12 sages at Crescent Lake to go speak to them every so often. So let's go talk to them, see what they have to say about the situation. Or who knows, maybe it'll be all celebration and parades and all that stuff. There we go. Alright, let's go see. Alright, here we go. We, the 12 sages, were led here by the stars and prophecy. The Temple of Fiends is in the center of the 4 altars. The time has come to destroy the source of evil. So there's another allusion to what we saw up in the sky. With the 4 orbs shining again, the time gate can be broken. The true enemy is 2,000 years in the past. The world was suddenly thrown into disorder. You must restore it. Time is repeating. In order to break the time loop, you must eliminate the enemy who controls from 2,000 years in the past. Sounds like somebody caused something, and the sages have determined that it was this one particular entity that has led to the world's current state. So. Somehow we're supposed to travel 2,000 years in the past, apparently. Someone traveled 2,000 years to the past. The 4 fiends were sent forward in time. Those fiends threaten to destroy the world today. I wonder how we're supposed to get back there, but anyways, because we're here. I see now. Someone who traveled back 2,000 years is the cause of the world's destruction. After 2,000 years, he will travel back again. Then again. Then again. Oh boy. Time will repeat itself every 2,000 years. Break the time loop. Well, I guess if one person can do it, I guess technically we can find a way. Light warriors, only you can make the orbs shine again. And indeed we have. Haven't we? We must use force only for just purposes. 400 years ago we lost control of the wind. 200 years later we lost the water, then earth and fire followed. The powers that bind this world are gone. And finally, I am Lucan. Now all legends and prophecy will be fulfilled. Our path has been decided. Alright, so sounds like the Temple of Fiends definitely is of some suspicion. And we need to find a way to travel 2,000 years in the past. But while we were up in the Sky Fortress, we picked up a curious item called the Adamant, the legendary metal. I do believe there was somebody somewhere at some point who mentioned to us that he wanted something in particular, and so let's go grant him his wish. But yes, it is the dwarves. More specifically, Smith, the blacksmith. Adamant! Now let me make the sword for you. Here, the best work I've ever done. It is my gift. Wow. Alright, well, thank you very much. Revive the power of the orbs. Yes. Alright. So with that, we get the best class-specific weapon that the knight can use, the Excalibur. So the Sun Sword is 53,109, and the Excalibur is 66,114. So yeah, if you were wondering, oh, it's probably not going to get another multiplier, yeah, we're actually, this sword puts him pretty within feasible distance of getting his next hit multiplier, so yeah. Alright, that's just, I probably don't need to do that, but... Alright, so I guess we'll be selling the Ice Sword and the Sun Sword. Actually, hang on. We'll be selling the Ice Sword, but what was the difference between these two? So we got 42.88. 44. Yeah, okay, so we'll keep the Sun Sword for now, just in case Luke has a use for it. And yeah, but we'll sell the Ice Sword definitely. As far as armor goes, yeah, we're not selling anything. We were already picking and choosing what we were going to keep while we were up there, so yeah. Fortunately, I think we should be okay as far as money goes for now, so yeah. Excuse me. Alright, with that out of the way, our next order of business, we have some magic that we can pick up. Now, Luke has not gotten his level 7 spell charges yet. He gets those at level 25, which is a level away, so nice. And John gets his level 8 spell charges at level 26. Now, for the sake of the LP and being able to demonstrate these spells, not to mention that they could come in handy, I'm actually going to use this opportunity to grind before we go too much further into the story here. So, first up, we want to go up to Gaia. And I've actually added a spell to my original list of spells that I wanted to pick up. Because I had a bit of an epiphany. An epiphany that I should have had years ago, but it just never really clicked until a couple of days ago. So let's go see what that is. It has to do with the fact that everybody in our party, except for Mark, is protected against all 8 elements. So fire, thunder, ice, earth, death, poison, time, and stop. Mark is protected against all of those except earth, time, and stop. But we only get 3 ribbons, and we don't get any other armor that will help us protect against that stuff, or at least unless we already did and I had to drop it for other reasons, but there is something we can do. But first, let's stop off at the Black Magic shop here. Walked right by it. Alright, so for Luke, we want to get him the Ice 3 spell. Now, in the note of the break spell there, obviously in the last episode I showed you the susceptibility of Tiamat to the Bane spell or any death elemental spell, or I guess poison elemental spells. And break is a poison elemental spell as well. It's actually it has the highest hit percentage, hit rate of all of the poison status, poison elemental spells. So yeah, it would have been slightly easier to get it to hit on Tiamat. Unfortunately, I do not have a black wizard, which is who can use that spell, so yeah. But I decided to go the route of sticking to my roots and, playing the party that I love, in lieu of, getting the break spell with the black mage. So yeah. Alright, and here we are. We want the white magic, since the white mage is the only one that can use level 8 spells. Let's get John. We want to get him Fade. This is essentially the holy spell. It basically does the same amount of damage as Harm 4, but hits anybody. Yeah, so let's get the Fade spell. And the one spell I've decided to pick up as well is the Wall spell. Can't remember if I mentioned this or not, but the Wall spell is basically just a null all spell. Basically, if we cast this on Mark, that should cover the holes of him being susceptible to earth, time, and stop magic. So let's pick that up as well. We've got the money, why not? And then there is one more spell I want to pick up. Before we go investigate the Temple of Fiends again. Yeah, I want to go to Lefane. And I think I may actually, even if it's a duplicate battle, may leave the battle in just so you can see what the Excalibur looks like. So let's go. Alright, well, why not? Let's go with this one. This thing still hit like a truck, so careful. And there it is, 327. Yeah, I believe the Excalibur is supposed to be strong against all enemy types. So yeah, that's why it's... Which is why you'll see the Excalibur be a bit more reliable in the damage department than any other weapon, really. So yeah. Could this possibly be one of the only special weapons in the game that actually works like it's supposed to? Maybe. And I'm glad for it. And it just occurred to me, did I? I did not. Since, yeah, let's put the Sun Sword on him. It's a bit stronger, lower on the hit percentage, but yeah. Worth it for now. Alright. We're the Lefanish. Only our bravest became Sky Warriors. Your airship was theirs. Where we're going is out here. To the hidden level 8 white and black magic shops. White magic contains life 2. Let's pick it up. Because why not? Even though you can't revive in battle, this is a... Cast this, instant resurrection to full health. So, yeah. Right, and yeah, let's go. And yeah, of course, the black magic shop there had the nuke spell for any of those who are using a black wizard. Alright, and I just want to double check. Make sure my memory isn't failing me. Oh, I mean, yeah, okay, I'm good. I'm fine. Alright, we got it. Awesome. Now we just need the spell charges. Oh, it's so nice being able to rely on the knight for being able to one-shot basically anything he goes up against. Well, most of it anyway. So yeah. So nice. You just have ooh, I haven't seen this enemy yet. I haven't shown it on screen. The Tyro. One of the rare occasions of monsters we haven't run into yet. The Tyro has 480 HP, 130 attack. Only hits once though, so phew. 10 defense, 200 magic defense, so yeah, don't bother using magic on it unless it's instant death and you want to take a risk of, maybe it'll connect. No weaknesses, no resistances, and nothing special about it. He just tries to rip you up, so yeah. But yeah, as I was about to say, basically just have Mark attack one of them and then have Matt and Luke basically exclusively team up together kind of thing for battles. Yeah. Alright, let's do that, and let's go heal. So glad Matt's got that armor. The reason why I chose him, his class. Alright, and there we go. Another one for the books. Actually, there's actually one more river creature we haven't run into, but yeah, well. Alright, so we got our spells. Next up, let's head down to... yeah, let's go to the Temple Fiends. Let's go check it out. I mean, what's the worst that could possibly happen? Let's go. And here we are yet again. Before we talk to that, when the 4 orbs cover the black orb in the center of the palace, the time gate can open. If you recall, with the Lefanish, we're talking about their 5 Sky Warriors. They turn to bats? Yeah. How many bats are in here? Yeah. This is them. Help! The Fiend's curse turned us into bats. With the orb shining anew, once again we can speak. The 4 Fiends' powers rooted 2,000 years ago. The real enemy is in that time. You must travel back in time 2,000 years. Now with the orb shining, stand in the time gate. Well, that's first indication. First time I think I've shown on screen what it's like to have the enemy run away. But yeah, it's like rude. Trying to talk to these guys. We are the 5 lost Sky Warriors. 400 years ago, we battled against the cause of the world's destruction. So they've been here for 400 years. Those are some old bats, but anyways. The irony of that statement. Alright, so we've got the 4 orbs. Let's see what happens when you put it on the black one. The 4 orbs now cover the black orb. To take a step forward is to go back 2,000 years in time. Now, yeah, I think I will take a step forward. The only reason I'm doing this is because I have at least the exit spell. And hopefully, if you don't have the exit spell, hopefully you've got the warp spell, enough spell charges for it, because it's going to be the only way you can get back. And here we are, 2,000 years in the past. Now, as I said, I would like, for the sake of the LP, I would like to get up to level 26, so that John at least has 1 level 8 spell charge. And Luke will probably have a couple spell charges for his level 7s there. I want to do that. And there are a couple of recommendations I can make with regards to where to do the grinding. One is right here on this floor. You can run into worms, frost dragons, chimeras, and the rare encounter is a slime, which is probably the one you really don't want to because it's got the least amount of experience that it gives. Now the thing is, there's actually 2 different spots I can recommend. One is this one. This one you basically just have to rely on the random encounter generator, so that just go back and forth in here and just fight whatever you run into, kind of thing. Now, the encounters here, on average, you will get a slightly higher rate of return in terms of experience, with a higher potential experience, but because you got to rely on the random encounters, it can be a little time consuming as far as, between battles kind of thing. There is an alternative, though, where you basically, it's significantly less experience per battle, but it's a high frequency. It's actually a fixed encounter where you can just step on it, kill the creature, win the battle, step off, step on kind of thing, and just grind it out like that. It's slightly less than half the experience you get on average around here, but again, because of how frequent you'll be doing those battles, you should be fine. So yeah, it should be theoretically much quicker. So yeah, but just to show you what we got going on here, actually, have we? We've seen the frost dragons. What have we not seen? We haven't seen the slimes and we haven't seen the worms. You know what? I'll get into a battle with, because the slime is the 1 in 64. I won't, but just for the sake of it, the slime has 156 HP, 49 attack, only hits once, 255 defense. So yeah, it's another perfect physical defense creature. 43 magic defense, so obviously magic's the way to go, and yeah, it's weak to fire, so yeah. Resisted to status, poison, death, ice, thunder, and earth, and it can poison you as well, so heads up. And then the worms, I'll just get into a fight here with one or two, and I'll show you what they are. Hey, and there you go. Actually, I'm going to leave that walking back and forth in just to give you an idea of the kind of wait times you'll get between battles. But yeah, so the worm here has 448 HP, 130 attack, so they can still hit pretty hard. They only hit once though, so there you go. It's a saving grace. 10 defense, 100 magic defense, not weak to anything, resistant to the earth elemental stuff, and it doesn't have any other specialties about it. So yeah, just go all out on it. To be honest, well, once it gets to the point where you can reliably rely on Mark and Matt or Mark and Luke to take it out in one hit, kind of like that, or one round, then just have the others just heal kind of thing. So yeah, you get 1,086 experience per worm. You can run into 1 or 2 of them per battle. So yeah, and yeah, so that's the biggie here. That one is worth that much experience per worm. The chimeras are 2,064, but you can run into, I believe, 3 to 4 of those, so you get a significant number of them. And same with the frost dragons, you can get 3 to 4 of those as well. So you can see where the experience potential comes in. But like I said, it's just the frequency of battles that can make things take a bit longer. So let's get out of here. And we're back. I know there's jet lag, but like, what would 2,000 years of jet lag be like? Anyways, so that being one of them, the other one is a fixed encounter, like I said, and it's something we are quite familiar with. So as far as that goes, you know, yeah, we're here. Let's do it. Let's top up on our items. I'm actually going to top up all the way to 99 heals, because we won't be getting any more of them from treasure chests, so we can just max them out. Stock up on the pures, and 10 sec, so 5 heals, 1 pure, 2 tents. I'll be right back. Alright, we're all topped up, and I did sell the ice sword that Mark had, so there we go. Alright, so the alternative method. We're going back to the Mirage Tower. And with it being a fixed encounter, I think you can probably guess where it is. Oh yeah, and I did rest up at the Canary Inn, because like I said, 30 gold. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Alright, so we're going to the 3rd floor, where the teleporter is, so let's go there. Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave this in, because there's still some creatures we have not run into around here, so... Yeah. And you don't have to fight anything on our way there. I'm going to anyway, just because it'll speed up the process, but yeah, since I'm editing it out, yeah. Except for the thing I haven't run into yet, or things. Ran into 4 vampires there. 5 more vampires there. Got 10,000 gold out of that battle. Oh. But yeah, nothing that the light axes and mage staff can't handle. Yeah, for 1 round. Alright, the fixed encounter is right in this door. Yeah, the blue dragon. Do I need to heal at all? Yeah, I better. Just to be safe. I mean, we're all protected against thunder, but, you know. I'm probably going to be teleporting out of here. Anyway, so, yeah. Alright. So let's see what the alternative is. So yeah, blue dragon. Heal. Oop. That heal. There we go. So yeah, blue dragon. 454 HP. And the battle's done. And for each one you kill... Oop, that was a bad hit. Oh, that was a strong hit. Come on, guys. You can do better than that. See, this is what happens when you guys miss your attacks. Oh, believe me, when you face 3 or 4 frost dragons, it can get kind of tedious as well. So, yeah, something to keep in mind. But yeah, for every blue dragon you get 818 experience, and you can walk off and walk right back on again and continue the fight like that and continue the grind like that. So yeah, no waits, slightly less experience on average, but the time savings, you know. So yeah. So yeah, pick whichever one you want, because well, if you're going to be doing it alongside me, and yeah, so next time I'll be at level 26, and I guess we'll be making sure we're all set and ready to go. 2,000 years in the past. This is Intrepid83 signing off. Thank you all so very much for watching. Take care, be blessed, and have a good one.